ODM has just concluded their nomination. What a mock, what a shame to us, the constituents of Kasipul. What a mock, what a shame. One, the nomination was pre-designed to have the son of Ongondowere win. It was pre-designed, it was fabricated. All the results were fabricated. This is why polling stations, I think only the school watchmen were around and the polling officials. The turnout was so low, such that winning by 18,000 votes, these things happened. We were in the ground and we know what was the possible outcome. Actually, if there is somebody who would be having genuine votes, it is a Jombuta, the likes of Okindo, who have hundreds of votes. And of course, Ogada, who people are voting to punish the son of the butcher. Those are the only genuine votes. The votes of Boyd Were were fabricated. This is why. A makeshift polling station in Kombaka. We know the area of Kombaka, the residents of Kasipul knows it. Instead of people voting at the usual and the prominent and the known polling station, a makeshift polling station, a tent, actually, shame on you, a coffin tent was erected in the midst of a bush. And voters were ferried. Voters ferried. Of course, from all parts of the county and beyond the county, Kisumu and Siaya, even some from Migori, to come and vote for the son of Were. Two, genuine electorates were denied the opportunity to vote. This is how it happened. Voters flocked Otula Primary School. Voters flocked Nyafare Primary School. And they came with one mission: to vote out the son of Ongondowere. But this is what you did, the ODM brigade. Instead of bringing the ballot boxes to the venues, you brought it to a chief's camp. Mbora Church, next to Mbora Church. After bringing it there, the ballots were stuffed. No ballots got to the genuine electorates who were waiting to undertake their democratic right. People who are not known to us and are armed are the ones who did it. And we observed it, but we could do nothing because we fear for our lives. We know the violence that is always in the blood of the Ongondos and the ODM brigade. Now, another thing is that Boyd Were went ahead to frustrate voters so that they can't vote. And this is what happened. And that is how they ended up clashing, of course, with the convoy of the Honorable that was not even on transit, packed in a hospital, Oyugis, called Beryl's Hospital. That is a facility owned by Dr. Newton Ogada. Actually, people were sick, people were getting treated. Then out of nowhere, you send your goons to come and vandalize the facility, vehicles, and the hospital was shattered. I know you have the control of the mainstream media, and they would only brush it. That chaos were witnessed, violence were witnessed, and not bringing out clearly what happened. You have taken the legacy of brutality from your dad, and we are prepared for more bloodshed. But before that, before 27th, we must ensure that the legacy, the brutal legacy of your father is buried forever, because you will never be an MP in this great constituency. One mistake you made, and you are making it. You have inherited all the goons that your father had created. And those are the people who are traversing the whole constituency, taking you from place to place, pointing to you that this one is your supporter and this one opposes you. And you make your list, knowing who supports and who opposes. And then you'll come and do a crackdown on your opponents. That is exactly what your father was doing. You are a very young man, and you had been very lucky. You had pursued your education. You had landed a lucrative job. Perhaps you have also inherited a good business empire that your dad had created through his crafty ways. But politics is a very different game. Very slippery. One mistake you are accepting is to become a tool of your godmother. You saw the governor mourn your dad more than his own wives could mourn. It means there is this big thing that the governor and Ongondowere were doing that can only be achieved if you, son of the late, is brought back and is taught the ways of his father. Kasipul is keen, and we are watching. Kasipul is very keen, and we are watching. And Gladys Wanga will realize Kasipul is very slippery together with you come the next polls.